Time for the best local sports show with sports anchor Taylor Begley.
Part one of the Super Wild Card Weekend triple header is complete. So before we go do it all again Sunday, let's get to the first three games, starting with the playoff king himself, the GOAT, six-time Super Bowl champ Tom Brady, facing the 7-9 NFC East champion Washington football team. And Brady did what Brady does. He hits Antonio Brown to become the oldest quarterback to throw a playoff touchdown, and he was not finished. On the other side, though, it was Taylor Heinicke in just his second pro start. He was in for the injured Alex Smith, who got the Washington football team to this point, and he showed up big time. I mean, what a performance he put on here, keeping Washington in the game. He took it himself there to make it 18-16, diving into the pylon. I mean, just look at that effort. And so it's a close game. Chase Young hyping up his quarterback. I mean, you love it. You love to see it. But then Brady, you can't forget about him. He's easy to hype up. The most wins, most passing yards, most passing touchdowns, and Super Bowl rings of any quarterback in NFL playoff history. And he's still going. He threw for almost 400 yards in this game. The Bucs pulled away in the fourth quarter. Final score, 31-23. Now, it didn't look good for the Rams in Seattle with Jared Goff on the bench to start things off, but that changed quickly. In the middle of the first quarter, John Wolford, the backup quarterback, suffered a rough hit by Jamal Adams, and it sent him to the hospital with a neck injury, but he did return to the locker room after the game. Now, speaking of the defense, second quarter, Darius Williams picked off Russell Wilson, and he takes it to the house, 42 yards. And right there, that would put the Rams up by 10. Sean McVay loves it. The defense really carried this team. On offense, Cam Akers carried the team, rushing for 131 yards and that touchdown right there. The Rams defense, again, coming up big. Aaron Donald knocking down Russell Wilson there, but he gets hurt, and he would miss most of the second half with what looks like an apparent rib injury. That defense had 5 sacks in the game. Jared Goff, though, he got it done on offense despite battling back from thumb surgery less than 2 weeks ago. The Rams beat their NFC West rival 30-20, and they advanced to the divisional round. A little beat up, though.
I'm very proud of our team. It's an exciting game. It's an exciting day. Anytime you get a playoff win, anytime you get to come to Seattle and beat these guys in the playoffs. I mean, I think about 2 weeks ago, I'm sitting right here in this chair knowing I have a broken thumb, lying to you guys, and coming back here and winning this game in a big way is meaningful.
Now in the AFC, the Bills hosting a playoff game for the first time in 25 years. It's the young star versus the vet. First quarter, Josh Allen, he tries to run, but nothing's there, so he just kind of chucks it to the end zone. Dawson Knox comes up with it, and Buffalo would take a 7-3 lead. Now right here was a turning point, end of the first half. Colts trying to go up by 10, but Phillip Rivers can't get it done on 4th and goal. The Bills would take the lead before half, and now we're jumping to the fourth quarter. Josh Allen airs it out to his star wide receiver, Stephon Diggs. That goes for 35 yards, and the Bills are up by 2 touchdowns. But just like last year in the playoffs, the Bills almost blew a double-digit lead. The Colts make it a 1-score game. Plenty of time left, and it goes down to the final seconds. And Rivers had one last shot, but that came up just short. The Bills win their first playoff game in 25 years, 27-24, the final. Very interesting to see the different teams
for sure
in the mix this year. It's exciting.
Yeah, the Bills, Tampa Bay, Chicago Bears. I mean, it's really an unusual year.